working. Let's see if what I can do. Should be public. Now let's see if that works. I could do it this way.
Why does it say free for all final suplex?
That's not what I want. Wait for people, I guess. There. Just hate that it's titled like that. Let's see here. Two people watching. Okay. Sound is working. Just nobody talking. Well, might as well start seeing how nobody's watching. Doing a live promo for the simple fact that in 2 months I have tasted defeat at some pretty heavy hands. Most recent, I lost the free-for-all tournament. The last one of its kind. I survived every guy that tried to put me down. In the end, it was Von Hoden that climbed up the ladder and retrieved the belt. I set out like how I said I was going to. I gave everything I had, and in the end, I couldn't move. Now, whether I was paralyzed with pain or defeat, it felt like there was no difference between the two. Before that was the Battle Royal. Bombs for breakfasts. What are they up to? 5? The 5th Battle Royal. again. I couldn't do it. Now, whether it's the voices in my head or the voices from the streets or behind the computers saying that now I can't win the big one. I have everything it takes to be in those kind of situations, but I can't capitalize. Some people, whether they're real or not, have said maybe I should hang it up. Maybe age and battle wounds, injuries, trophies from war, is taking its toll. It is not allowing me to give that extra inch. Maybe this war with Dozer, has sidetracked me, has deviated my purpose, my goal, my mission. I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. I am not leaving. I am not done. So I propose this. I beat Dozer prior to the Battle Royal. He put up his contract, his rematch clause for the Fallout title, which is now being held by Victor Chand. Now, whether he wants to go by Vic Boss, Big Boss, it doesn't matter. I'm not cashing that in. Instead, Dozer, I'm giving you a chance to win it back. Because people are saying I'm not a nice guy. Well, I'm not. I give opportunities like I gave you first shot when I first won the Fallout title. I'm giving you an opportunity to give back what is yours. So, bombs for breakfast? You tote my name everywhere else, so you must be listening. I want a match against Dozer. You can call it a rubber match, you can call it a grudge match, you can call it a match that ends it all. This time, Dozer, I'm calling you out. This time, are you going to be the one that doesn't say anything? Or are you gonna no show? Are you gonna walk away? I think that whatever is surrounding me right now is demanding a sacrifice. You can call that I'm in a losing slump. I've only had 2 battles since I faced you. And one of them, you didn't even show up. Whatever the case may be, Dozer, whenever you are battling through I show up. And you know I show up. So how about it, Dozer? You and I go at it yet again. All or nothing. I'll put up that rematch. That shot at the Fallout title. Now I know this stream is blasted all over social media. In all honesty, hell, I'll even let Vic know, seeing how I have him on my nifty difty phone here somewhere. It's probably listed at the bottom. Live streaming thriller right now. That's right. And send. See, that's the one beauty thing about Rivals. You have them on your phone. It's a little sense of respect. Where are you, Dozer? Training? Or are you sitting back at some place up in the mountains hiding? Whatever you're doing, is not enough. You and I, one more time. Whenever a BFB event is even posted, what else can I talk about? Because Dozer, I can't go on all about you, because really, you and I have gone back and forth. But let's go let's touch on the newest title holder, Von Hoden. Von fighting you at the final suplex that, well, it brought back memories. Doing a few rounds at the other free-for-alls. You are definitely an interesting competitor. You pull out stuff that I'm not prepared for. And I like that. Because when I'm fighting the same guys like Victor, Dozer, Daniel, it gets boring. So when it came down to you and me, it was like a whole different war zone. I literally was beside myself and didn't know what I had to do to you to keep you down. So congratulations. Just know you won that title in my territory. That area is my graveyard, is my playground. You got a victory. You got a title. Doesn't mean you get to walk away from me. You and I will cross paths. And you and I will go at it again, and it will be different. It would be so different that it would be scary. Scary to the point that you'll be wondering if you're going to leave with your balls intact. Literally. And I do mean it. Don't believe me? You stood not even 2 feet away as I was wrenching on the innovator's package, if you want to call it that. I don't shy away. Hell, I gnawed on your ankle. Your ankle. Vaughn, I know that surprised you. I'm full of surprises, just like you are. Let's touch on Dan. Daniel the Innovator Chan. I love how the fact at Free For All, you said let's get innovative when I was the one that brought out the table. I was the one that pretty much had it set up. I also love the fact that when I came out, you wanted to get rid of the bombs for breakfast guy. Claypot was in it from the start. I showed up, 10 minutes in? No, Dan, I know. I was a threat to you. And rightfully so. You walked in as champion, you didn't walk out. So I understand how beaten up you are. Bones must ache just that much more. For all I know, Dan, you're probably not even gonna watch this video. I'm wasting my breath. I may waste my breath talking about you, but I don't waste my time when I'm training, because I train to beat up guys like you. And I'll go by any way, by any means that I deem necessary to keep guys down. Maybe you're quiet, maybe you don't want to cut promos because of how tightly I grasp what you call a nutsack. Did the swelling go down? Did they stop turning blue? Probably the last question would be, did it hurt to go and use the toilet? Or did you actually have to sit down and do it? These are the things that I do to anybody that I come across. Because at the end of the day, the start of the next day, those bruises, those aches, those pains, if you're not cursing my name when you have to use the John first thing in the morning, then I'm not doing my job properly. Because if you have to curse my name first thing when you wake up, as you lay in bed or wherever you passed out because of the pain was too much, and you come to and there's those aches and pains waiting to greet you, that's me reminding you what I can do to you over and over again. And I'm not just talking about Daniel, I'm talking about Vaughn, I'm talking about even Clayfuck himself. All those guys think I'm just some character, some weirdo that paints himself up and thinks he's this undead voodoo type creature. No, I do not say I'm a zombie and wield a steel chair and hit everybody that comes up and don't let go. No, I show up, I fight tooth and nail. This year has been hell with having 2 all or nothing bouts for titles that left bodies all over the place. I was hanging 6 feet in the air, trying to rip down that title twice. I lost my grip on the first time. Second time, it was like the title didn't even want me. Every time I tugged, it held on tighter. You know, I can go on and on about myself. I can go on about everything that I can do, that I have done, and will continue to do. Hell, some have asked me about my rival Vic, what I think about where he's going. Everybody makes it sound like he's planning a trip. Some can say that he's evolving. Whatever the case may be, whatever this big boss phase in his life, I know he deems it necessary. Not to keep himself relevant, but to know that the bar is moving. What is it? Evolve or perish? He's one of the type that doesn't perish. Doesn't go down easy. And I should know. We've kicked each other square in the head so many times that on x-rays, the boot print is still there. Do I see myself facing Vic Boss, Big Boss, whatever you want to be called in the near future? I don't know. He seemed to get a little pissed off, got a little pissy. That exchanged blow for blow with his brother Dan to the point of collapse, to the point of exhaustion. As he called it, that's our fucking dance. Let me correct you there, rival. There's no dance that we do. You and I exchange blow for blow, punch for punch, knuckle for knuckle. To say, yeah, I can take what you got and dish it right back at you. That is what Dan was telling me with his. But hey, you took it out on your brother more than you did me. Whatever you are planning, whatever road you're walking right now, And I know you are, because there's pictures, there's videos. You're changing. I get that. Just know I am watching you. Beating you up doesn't mean I lose sight of you. Beating you up? I do that shit for shits and giggles. You know what? No. I was gonna say, I just don't know what's going on inside your head, and you know what? It's not the fact that I don't know, it's I don't want to know. Because when I start to wanting to know what goes on inside somebody I have to go up against, it gives them a chance to go inside my head. And trust me, nobody wants to be inside my head. So I wonder what BFB, when another BFB event will be. What will it be called? Or are we just gonna have to wait until winter for the great Canadian Winter Bash? Wouldn't be the first time, and I know it won't be the last. In either case, you can expect me to show up. And I won't be late like I was the one time. Been doing this long enough, you'd think somebody would cut me some slack. You'd think, because hey, you guys are toting my name every which way online. But no, hey, can't play favorites. Don't want to be the favorite. All I want to do is fight and be the best. Unlike Dozer, who gets a title shot and walks away from it. Dozer, who says that everything's been handed to me. Handed. If that's how you want to look at it, if that's how you people want to look at it, join his bandwagon. Because I'm gonna watch it burn. I have his rematch clause. His rematch contract. How I got it, I beat him. That was not handed to me. He wants it back. All you have to do is say so. You can even name the stipulations if you want. Hell, BFB can name the stipulations. BFB can answer for him. I don't care. All I care about is fighting. I don't get what I want. You're not gonna like me at my next event. People said I was a little violent towards Dozer. That what I did after I won was uncalled for. My evil ways don't leave me. Dozer, you want retribution, you know what to do. How long has this been going on now? 41.5 minutes. Still no people showing up. Oh well, I'm not crying. You want to see this? See it. If you don't, you miss out. Till then, bombs for breakfast. I'm going hunting. I'll see you later.